sisters, take a little time to really look at one another, then ask yourself, can we really afford to lose one another? We must understand that we are all we got. We're forgetting our past, blinded by crack and gun smoke. We must turn that mess around and make the other man choke. Down in flames, like the Hindenburg. One day I opened my ears. You wouldn't believe what I heard. They say your word ain't. See, you promised us great things, but only giving us a little bit. I keep your Star Strap hat as a souvenir. The uncle is dead, but I'm not even gonna shed a tear. See, right now you're the big fish, but I'm the genie in the lantern, and you get no wish. Usually you get 3, but I'm taking 1 plus the 2 that you owe me. It's so hard to feel proud. While I shed a tear, you're still talking loud. I'll never get on a boat with the man, because it reminds me of that great master plan. Oh, I haven't forgotten the last cruise we took. We end up picking cotton. You tried to play me out like a sucker, but I survived to take back what's mine, your mother. So repay your debt to us. Mama so light, cause all the nuts that you busted. You violated our blood and plagued us with acne. So who's the real savage race? Please tell me, what race is really your mind state? So the mess you bumped up is the mess you're gonna have to face. See why I'm so upset? Because you brainwashed my people, talking out the side of your neck. So I just sit back and light up a steam so to deal with the pains and the rage in the ghetto. Who really knows what tomorrow's gonna bring? Our heads are filled with these false hopes and dark dreams. The rage in the ghetto, it drives me to chaos. Brothers talk they mess and get tossed. See, deep down inside, I wanna change, but it's hard as hell to remove these chains on my brain. You got me thinking that I'm less than I really am. Put up a 10-foot pole and impale sand. The rage in my mind, it keeps me from crying, but inside I'm slowly dying. Because I don't know who I am, so I pick up an idol and become his biggest fan. Pattern myself to be just like Jack. I can have a big Cadillac, slinging crack. Invest seriously, and then I start rolling hard, and the rest is history. Grow very secure, got a few keys and holding G's. Nobody can be trusted. I sit with a shotgun and in my jockstrap a small gap, because I'm so damn scared. Walk the streets alone at night, I wouldn't dare. Will I make it to 21? I'm only 19, my life has just begun. I got snatched up by the feds, I was slapped around, then assigned a concrete bed, and now I'm behind bars. Yesterday was the last day I would see stars, and now I'm feeling sorry, cause everything I ever did is coming back to haunt me. I'm crouched in a corner, hugging my knees. I'll be 37 by the time that I'm free. I got enough bed sheet, I'll make me a nice little noose and I'm out. One hell of a future. I fell into the hands of the plan and now it's over. The rage inside is still alive, and it'll survive until I die. And if that's tomorrow, you see, I went alone. My heart was filled with sorrow. It's a shame though, but it's all because of the rage in the ghetto. Little shout out, to the underground. Took me in and gave me some knowledge. And now I'm ready. Heads up with the devil. Ha ha. Ashibu. Brothers in black boots. Stepping up. Hotel.
heal from the damage that I've endured. I can promise you the passion I have for people is pure. The elevation, I'm sure, possessing the final cure for the blood that I've been shedding is seeping out of my pores. What's the cost I gotta pay in this living to be adored? Instead of going through these trials full of issues and be ignored. Like eagles, I wanna soar over mountains and see another view. Come back and take a look in the mirror and see another you. Hell, I just wanna work until I prevail and find success right in the midst of those who want me to fail. There ain't no myths or stories made up that I'm never gonna tell. Most of the people I grew up around are dead or in jail. I had that pain inside my soul, but just too strong to get weary, and way too cold of a nigga to let devils get near me. I keep my peace by pushing negatives away from me, dog. You don't know me, but could you do me a favor and please pray for me? Lord, could you pray for me? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Could you pray for me? Please pray for me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Could you pray for me? So many people that I know done been shot. Had to grind them out of how crazy you got on those blocks. Yeah. Came from the gutter and I've been feeling so bad. I done lost down to every friend that I hate. So pray for me. Because tomorrow ain't promised in full circle. I'm understanding the life. Been canceling all my wrongs, replacing them with the rights. Got these demons in my area trying to put up a fight. But I know I'm on a mission and leading by definition of a man who raises armies, developing proposition, defeating the opposition, dismantle the competition. With the vision in my sight, I keep murdering composition. If ever given attention, I'll stand to whatever's mentioned. For the sake of touching souls that ain't growing to an extension. Got a lot of broken folks on the planet that need a fixing. So I speak to heal my people if only they choose to listen. Not a need to be distant, for instance, bring what you want in here. Welcome to the place full of peace, and trust me, we want you here. Ain't a place for judgment, nobody go and confront you here. Put your hands up and ask the ones you see to pray for me. Lord, could you pray for me? Pray for me. Could you pray for me? Put your hands up in the sky. Lord, could you pray for me? For the simple prayer.
Oh, it's time to grab your glasses, family. It's time for us to get started. I'm so excited. Sitting up here, Kid Magic Rock. Shots out. Here we go. Drink your water. Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, breathe, breathe, then drink. Take a breath. Take your breath. Now, grab your glass for some water. Grab your glass. Lift your pitcher of that water. Or bottle. Get that pitcher of that water. Simply pour some water. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Or should I say, lift, pour, then drink. Now move your body and drink some water. Move your body. Move your body and drink some water. Move your body. Move your body and drink some water. Bam. Just move your body. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Or should I say, move, then drink. Move your body. Move your body. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. Just raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your
Or should
water.
I say, raise, toast, then drink. Take your breath and drink some water.
Take your breath.
Lift and pour yourself some water.
Pour.
Move your body, drink some water.
Move it.
Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, lift, move, toast. But remember to stay healthy. Remember the four pillars.
Gye-Nyame.
Breathe, drink, eat, move. Drink half your weight in ounces.
Eat a culturally appropriate diet.
Behave. Take your breath.
Come on.
Lift and pour.
You can do it.
Move your body.
Come on. Come on.
Toast your ancestors. Drink up.
Come on. Drink it. Drink it. Drink it. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Drink it. Lift it. Drink it. Come on. Drink that healthy in.
Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your water.
Take your breath.
Take your breath. Take your breath.
Lift and pour.
Lift it.
Move your body.
Come on. Come on.
Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Drink, 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 drink.
Come on. Come on.
Drink your water. Take your breath. Lift and pour.
Come on. Pour it.
Move your body.
Move. Stay healthy,
Move.
family. Come on.
Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink.
What?
Drink your water. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Great day, great day, great day, family. It is time for us to get started. It's time for us to do this toast. We're going to knock this out. We got to go on and do the rant. The rant for the day is going to be entitled The Power in Your Name. Or at least the power that should be there. But anyway, we go hit that, but y'all know I got to cut everything off first. But hey, now, for those that might be around tonight, we will be, well, I'm thinking about doing a show tonight. Folk Tales for Grown Folks. And I think we still on the Charger and the Miller. Let me read that story for you so that those of you that want to tune in, if we do have the show, you can tune in and y'all could be ahead of the curve. Be ready for some conversation. The Charger and the Miller. A Charger feeling the infirmities of age was sent to work in a mill instead of going out to battle. But when he was compelled to grind instead of serving in the wars, he bewailed his change of fortune and called to mind his former state, saying, "Ah, Miller, I had indeed to go campaigning before, but I was barred from counter to tail, and a man went along to groom me. And now I cannot understand what ailed me to prefer the mill before the battle." "Forbear," said the miller to him, "harping on what was of yore, for it is the common lot of mortals to sustain the ups and downs of fortune." Might be able to have a good conversation off of that. But yo, fam, we about to go on and we're gonna get back. We're gonna get to our rap. But first off, I want to welcome you to the congregation of the mighty, the home of the stubborn minority, the place where your hustle builds muscle. This is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. I am your host, Brother Hatim. Of course, you know this is a Heart of a Simba production, where we strive to blow up your old paradigm. Alright, family, we are about to get started with our rant. But before we do that, I need to go and say goodbye to all of the folks out there that are not on Gye-Nyame.media. To catch us, the full episode, you must go to Gye-Nyame.media. Gye-Nyame.media, Gye-Nyame.media. And if you are not on our follow list or our email list,
when you go to GNJ.media, as a matter of fact, I can show you better than I could tell you. Let's just do that. We're going to take you over to GNJ.media. You type it in, GNJ.media, like so. It'll take you straight over to the page. Boom, there you go. So right when you go right there, here's the picture right here. But this is not what you want to see, right? I'll show you in a second. But you want to register, so you can put your email right here. You throw down your email, whatever email you got. Let me throw one up here. Okay. Just going to throw, let's say, throw my email in there, click follow, right? That will put you on the email list, and you will always get an email letting you know when the show is starting, even though it's been late for the last 2 days, because I keep forgetting. And they won't let me send it out on a half hour. I got to send it out on the hour. So, so I can't pre-sell it. So you could go pre-send it. So boom, you going to get that right there. Click it. Boom, click follow, and you on. But then, after you do this, you only got to do it once. You only got to register once. Then you just go here to click watch. Now you got the shop. You go check out our shop. You know what I'm saying? You go to the try support page, right? Then also you got watch. Just click watch. Boom. Or you go down. You see some of the stuff we got popping off on Instagram. Y'all probably, you probably seen some of these already, I'm surprised it ain't updating. It ain't updating. Maybe it's broke. Wow. Took me right back there. That was whack. Oh, okay. All right, that's whack. But all right, it is what it is. So you click watch. Watch will bring you right over to the page. And also bring you over so that you can see the chat as well. Right? Video right there. All you got to do is click play. Chat right here. You can throw down the chat. All right? So that's how you get over there. So now, I'm about to go on and start. Oh, okay. Just open up another screen. All right, cool. So now I'm about to go on and get off and go straight to GNJ.media. So I want to thank all those that took the time to follow us over here. Let me go on. What screen do I want to be on? We can't go back to drink your water screen. So let me go on to full screen. Boom. There we go. All right. Peace out, Africa TV. All right, Twitch, if you over there, come on over to GNJ.media. Clicking you off. All right, YouTube, same thing. Come on over to GNJ.media. Join us. Come on. Time for the toast. All right, my Facebook fam. Y'all come on over and join us as well. All right, I got a call this morning. Elder Margarita wanted to make sure that Brother Hatim knew what was going on. So, it appears that Elder Renoko Rashidi has made his transition. So we will be adding Renoko Rashidi to the list. Because I'm correct, I think Renoko Rashidi stayed in Columbus for a little while. Actually stayed with somebody that's on the list. I'm thinking it's Renoko Rashidi. I think he stayed with Elder Donaldson for a little while. Anybody out there abreast on the Columbus history as far as the community? I think Renoko Rashidi was actually a resident right here in our village for a little while with Elder Brother Donaldson. So I'm going to put Renoko on here. Those that don't know, he's a historian, and the specialty that I knew him best for. Now it could have been moved to something else, but Renoko Rashidi was the brother that showed the African presence in Asia, right? If I'm, somebody out there might have a little bit more information, go and throw it up there for the fam. Brother Kwame say, great Kujichagulia making a superlative. Check with Baba Tony or Baba Sokoto Fulani. But I'm thinking it was Renoko Rashidi that was over at Elder Donaldson's crib for a little while. But anyway, So we about to get in and we're going to do this toast. But of course, first we got to do the rant. So let me get everything set up for the rant. Got to get it set. Let me get my watch together. We'll get our watch together. Let's get the watch together first so we don't have to worry about that. Boom. There we go. Pause. Paused it. All right, we're going to move over. We're going to press record. All right, family, we're about to do our rant. We're about to do the rant. Of course, you know, we got to go and get that. There we go. We can officially start. The war horn has went off, and today I am ranting. Like crazy this morning. I'm just thinking, let me get my coffee. And the thing that hit me as far as the rant this morning was the importance of the name, the power in the name, or at least the power that's supposed to be in the name, right? Right now, it appears that we're just using the name as our ID plate. It's just something that identifies. But we have to understand historically, the name didn't just ID you. The name defines you. The name is supposed to, in a sense, help you identify what it is you came to this planet to do, right? But we have turned names into games, right? We turned names into games. We got little fancy names for our babies and stuff like this. So one of the things that I do with the young people, and I would challenge some of us to do, is like I asked them, what does your name mean? Why did you receive your name? You know what I'm saying? What is the story? Once again, we back to that word. What is the story behind your name? You know what I'm saying? What is the power in your name? You know what I'm saying? And if the child comes back and say nothing, or, they couldn't get in touch with a parent, or a parent just said, I just named you that because I thought it was cute and blah, 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 I would challenge them like I'm about to challenge you. I say, go ahead, define your name. Define your name. Be bold. Define your name. Because we on Kujichagulia today. Kujichagulia is about defining things. And the thing I want you to do is define your name, right? Take time to define your name. What does it mean? How does it empower you, right? Your name is supposed to precede you. Your name is supposed to remind you about what you are and who you are and what you are supposed to be doing. We have forgotten this, right? We lost this. This was part of the cultural trauma that we experienced. So we got into being able to name our baby stuff with pretty sounds rather than pretty meanings, right? So we got many young people out here, many of us out here living meaningless existence because we didn't take the time, right, to name them things that connected them to something greater, connected them to a purpose, right? Like I tell you all the time, all of these principles work together. All of these principles work hand in hand. All of these principles should help guide us to what we need. And Kujichagulia, which is the principle of the day, Kujichagulia is that one about being able to define. The self-definition helps provide an individual with a map. The self-definition helps provide a group with a map. You know what I'm saying? Now, because not only is the name of the person supposed to mean something, the name of the organizations that we deal with, should remind us of something, right? So, the reason that Gye-Nyame was picked, because Gye-Nyame, you know what I'm saying, for us, Gye-Nyame is a very powerful symbol. And once I got introduced to it, I fell in love with it. I said, I got to use it. I got to use it, right? Because the power just within that name, it's like, oh, fear none but God unless God, the omnipotence of God, that's dope. Got to be used. And it always reminds me, it reminds those that are with me what we're supposed to be doing. And those of us that take on our day names, and those of us that also have names that have meanings, right? So that we're constantly reminded. When I hear Hi Tim, I'm reminded about the meaning behind it and why I accepted it, right? You know what I'm saying? Because my original name didn't have a lot of meaning, or one that I could really get with. All right, cool. But even with that one, I took time to define it, took time to look it up, to see what it meant, right? To go on it and get an understanding of why I got it. But I did understand why I got it, because it was a salute to my father. right? My mom saluted my father, right? And I said, cool. You know, some of us, and those of you that have names of salutes, are you living up to the salute? Because a salute is supposed to sound off and let the world know we're celebrating this person. Or are they looking at you and being like, damn, that was a dud? You understand what I'm saying? Are you a dud? Our names define us, not just identify us. We have a responsibility to move up under those definitions. And those of us that's in the know, if we don't have a name to define us, then we need to go on and put a definition on it. Maybe that'll be the first great thing you do that will lead to other great things. Right? So don't just be stuck with your name. You know what I'm saying? You going to find you another one, or you could take time to look at the one that you got. And there's methods that we have it within Gye-Nyame, as far as using symbols, as far as using numbers, as far as that you going and further define your name for yourself, so that every time you hear it, it rings in your ear. Every time I hear Hatim Judge, the one that makes it my duty, one, you know what I'm saying, one who takes it upon himself, I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing when I hear Hatim. When I hear Hatim, right? You know what I'm saying? When I hear the other names, I may be hearing some of the bondage things that go along with them. You understand? You see, a lot of people don't understand that. People think that names, like in this culture, right? They want you to think that your name is just so that you could be identified, just so that you could be singled out, rather than you being called to something great. And at Gye-Nyame, what we want to do is we want you to understand that your name is something that's supposed to be calling you to greatness, moving you to greatness, uplifting you to greatness. And not just something, not just a sound that's thrown out into the universe, a useless sound. We ain't got time for that shit. You ain't got time for it. You shouldn't have time for it, right? So, yo, this is Brother Hatim. And I just wanted to rant on that, and like I said, sometimes it don't take me 10 minutes to go in, right? But I just want to throw that out there. Brother Kwame say, guide us into our character and roles to fulfill while we're here on earth. The meaning in a name. Very, you know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be powerful. Some of y'all just got cute names. I'm saying change it from cute to powerful. You want to be cute or you want to be powerful? You got a choice. You understand what I'm saying? You got a choice. Cute or powerful? Which one are you going to be? Right? So, family, that has been the Old Man Rant of the Day. Warhorn. And like I say every day, family, class is dismissed. Get the hell out of my classroom. All right, let's get it, family. Are you ready? We are about to do the toast. It's time for us to lift up our glass, salute our ancestors. I'm going to run up out. All right. I have to brew. I'm going to have to brew. Do I got another? I got one more gallon left. I'm going to have to brew. I used to look forward to brewing, but now I be like, oh, God. Gotta brew. I just want to make sure, and my key piece right now is making sure that my son and my daughters have a skill. You'd be like, brewing? You mean fermenting? But yeah, fermenting is a skill. It's a skill. Oh, let me go on in. Boom. There we go. Fermenting is a skill. And I want to make sure that, the few things that I am able to do, I'm not the most handiest dude on the block, because some people can come in and just fix stuff. I can't, that's never been me. But, I'm very inventive, and I want to make sure that, the few skills that I do have, I want to make sure that I am able to pass them on to my children. So my daughters will know how to make that ambrosia. My son will know how to make it. You know what I'm saying? They'll have some hustle moves or something that they will be able to barter and trade with. And like I said, because now the next step, I just got to go on to convince. I got to give me some space, right? But the next move is to get some beehives. You know what I'm saying? So I can start producing our own honey. I ain't gonna say my own. We'll start producing our own honey, right? I mean, hell, how much easier can God make it? Honey, you know what I'm saying? And you risk getting stung every now and then and shit. You know what I'm saying? You get to know your bees. Get to know your bees. You know what I'm saying? That's all you gotta do. Take some time, get to know your bees. You ain't got to worry about nothing. You know what I'm saying? You just don't have to worry about it, you know. But so, and like I said, and maybe one day get a well. So then now all I got is I got the SCOBY. If I have my own water and I got my own honey, you know what I'm saying? The only thing I got to get is the green tea. Hell, I might be able to find an African supplier of some green teas, and we got shit. We controlling it from the rooter to the tutor, and that's the goal as far as any business, to be able to control all the means of production within a business, right? So, hold on. I am right now uploading the rant. And I feel behind, so I'm going to send out the rant to those people that are on the list. I'm going to work on it. I think I'm going to send out, actually I got to send out Imani's, Emojis, and today's. And I probably have to go in and cut them up because I don't remember cutting them up at all. Yesterday I got hit by a creative streak. Because I've been working on a workshop for the beginning of this year, and I did that wrong. Good grief! I was working on a workshop for the beginning of this year, and So I got to the job yesterday and it hit me. I said, "Oh man, I gotta go in. I gotta work on this." You know what I'm saying? I really gotta work on this. So I not that I wasn't working on it before, but you know how when the muses hit, I'm like, okay, all right, cool. So I went in and I restructured the beginning and started throwing just a few more meat because I had the bones. I just need to throw just a little bit more meat on everything, and that's what I did, man. I'm like, ooh, I can't wait, right? So, because I love doing that type of stuff. But anyway, I love doing those type of trainings, and like I said, I can't wait till we start. You know what I'm saying? Till I'm able to sit down with the tribe and sit down and decide how this 21-week course is going to be. You know, of course, we might do something for 21 days for some of you out there. All right, so we're about to do this toast. You had time to get your glass while I was stalling. Y'all ready? So first off, we give honor to the Creator by whatever name you choose to call that Creator. We lift up our glass, we salute that Creator, and we say, Ashe. Oh, you on strike, Anime? Oh, you did it, but she was reluctant. Because I forgot to let y'all know, Gye-Nyame Health. We are sponsored, this show is sponsored by Gye-Nyame Health. Gye-Nyame Health have to come out with sea moss, their own sea moss. As you can you read that? Let me turn it. There you go. Can you read that? There you go. Sea moss. Organic. Gye-Nyame Health, right? They came out their own sea moss. Origin, St. Lucia. Gye-Nyame happens to be, full disclosure, happens to be one of our sponsors, as well as related to our Phoenix. You happy now, Anime? All right, cool. So now, can I finish what I was doing? All right, cool. So here we go. So we lift it up and we toast the Creator, and she gives us a nod of approval. We move on and we lift up our glass. We salute our ancestors, Right, we lift it up, and we're going to salute our ancestors. So let me go. Got Miles Brown, Ms. Ann, Robin, and Texas, and Davis, Herman Brown, Singh, Rosalie, Tilly, Georgia, William Walter, Christopher Pendergast, and Alina, Uncle Chris, Alfine, Cleveland, Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Elvira Brown, Jenny Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis, Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Fallard, Montague Pittman, Nomo X, Pet Mott, Rob Malika Fakour, Dr. Marianne Williams, Coach Kamal, The Farmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Ajane, Elder Ryan Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Brofro, Actor Jr., Jay Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling, and Lucy Wright, Derek L. Pulley, and the Luxter Brothers, Miss Dita Brooke Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Miss Lons Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Janet Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Trigg, Frank Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana, Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice. Clark. Wrong side. Let's see. Wow. Didn't even make it that far today. Justice. Where we at? Nope, wrong side. Let's see. Wow. All right. All right, let's take it back. We're going to go to Elder Robert Donaldson, which is interesting because I went back to Elder Robert Donaldson, and I think it was Elder Robert Donaldson that had Renoka Rashidi here. Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Brofro, Actor Jr., J. Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling and Lucy Wright, Derek L. Pulley, and the Luxter Brothers, Miss Dita Bush Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Miss Alonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Janet Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Trigg, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana, Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Renneman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend James Smith, Lois Henderson, Kevin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Mel Dale Hodgman, Dale Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mitchell Copeland, Jenny Clayburg, B.D. Said Weather, Vita Farmer, Argoso Sushil, Harvey Young Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn Theodoros Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Leonard Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas Said Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thorne, Pearl G. Thorne, Ida Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thorne, Eric Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary, Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, May Esther, Keisha Larice, Linda Watson Hammonds, Gerald Jones Watson, Sparrow, Slimmy, Selvin Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Percy Moore, Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bolton, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, here to Pearson, Surgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavinia Hall, Freeman Bankster, Mary Moss, Sophia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles C. Thornton, Frankie Quells, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quells, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, James W. West Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry World, Jan Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Hadley Vester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Caleb, Rosemary Martineer, John Amatep Webman, Fred Douglas Trigg II, Peter Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy May Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carlos Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, D'Amico Russ, Diddy Monez, Gina Ruth Jones, Jana Callahan, William Walter West, Nigel Paris, Elder Pacific, Fulani, Jim Robinson, Glass Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Denise Waters, DeFriedis Hines, Anders Bostic, Anna Bostic, Winifred Scannerberry, Wilson Haley, Emma Hines, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spratling, Calvin Spratling, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee Printup Jr., Miriam Johnson, Miriam. Wow, lost my place. Didn't make it that far. Let's see, Miriam. Belong my Candy, James Carter, Mike Carter, Leon Pino Carter, Mike Carter, Winnie Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Law. I'm making it to the Carters. Let's see. Miriam. Eugene Spratling. Let's just go there. Eugene Spratling, Calvin Spratling, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee Printup Jr., Miriam Johnson. There it go. Miriam Johnson. Where belong Maya, the Candy, James Carter, Mike Carter, Leon Pino Carter, Mark Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Neilon Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Swin Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingles, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingles, Audrey Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensabaugh, Hazel Gaston, Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Kathy Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Pookie, also known as Gypsy. We got Roosevelt Word the First, Stacey Trash, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ron Urban, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, Dan Wilkerson Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Doyle, Mina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Donna Hill, Richard Cleavers, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Jim Crochet, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie Margaret Armstead, Don Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Adam McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Al Becker, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eula and Andrew Baker, Patricia Neville Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Patch, Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kim, Harry Tubman Case, Mrs. Sturgis, Sonny Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Nino Baby Hatch, at Senior, Mally Miller, Housing Hatch, Dad Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Agnes Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Dorita Ross, Rilla Ross, Robert Nelson, Prince Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Neely Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Maddie and Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Cofer, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Francis, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, John Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eve Ford, James Harrison, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Q. Hughes Sr., Albert Moore, Miss Vanilla, Alice Miley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Erton, Houston, Lud Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, here in West Staten, Joe Jamel Alls, and Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nick the Green, Bet Vaughn, John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Tim Butler, Raymond Laura Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Barbara Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, J.C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Brantley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Merle Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Catherine Anthony, Ruth Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Don Urban, Hiram Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Irvin Sr., Michael Irvin, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robert Lee Caldwell, Nevea Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rashawn Easy, Javea McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Chuckamaha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward R. Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Lord Fernandez, Jacqueline Broadus, Reginald Alvin, Mansfield Coper, George Swan, Imani Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles H. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlie Morgan, Sybil Edwards McNabb, Annie Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shelby McClendon. We got Joella Giles, James Carswell, also known as Aunt Sid. No, we got Joella Giles, James Carswell. We got Liberta Adams, also known as Aunt Sis. We got Elder Shaka McNair. We got Elder Fatima McNair. We got Elder Shaka McNair, Jonathan Ford, Lottie Gaucher, Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James Jimmy Johnson. I'm missing some people. Let's see. We got Anthony Brown. All right. We got Anthony Brown, Jonathan Ford, Lottie Gaucher, Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shang Lewis, Ronald Sheldon Jr., Damian Top, Christina Banks, Joseph Bingham, Quincy Mama, Aunt Lady, Abraham Isaac Cundiff, I'm Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joy, Ryan Ross Rickens, Jermonte, Marcus Price, Ness Words, Marshawn McCarroll, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jefferson, Ralph Mickens, Eric Walker, Quay Sample, Candace Simmons, Severin Clayton, Leonard Jones, Sade Garner, Melvin Scott Sr., Elder Clarence Lumpkin, Elizabeth Johnson, Mr. Thornton, Miss Johanna, Jashandra Lynette Lewis, Henderson Mosley, Charles Jordan. Nah, I skipped. Oh, no, I didn't. Henderson Mosley, Charles Jordan, Henry S. II, Fannie Ed Webb, Dan Walton, Alauti Sue Walton, Emma Walton, James Randolph Giles, Sonny, Pete Walton, William Walton, Fred Powers. I still ain't found Sonny's last name yet. Elijah Juan Hakeem Nkoma, Alberta T. Davis, Charles Davis. We got Willie R. Mackey, also known as Dr. Cream Mackey. We got Victor Bowden, Drusilla Kitty Berger, Lucy White, Robert Lee White, Emma Jean White Talton, Roger White, R.L. White, Jesse White, Ruby Jill White, Jessica Carl White, Jesse Woods, Chillar Woods, Lennox, Jim Woods, Lizzie Woods, Juanita Alexander Brown, Cynthia Ann Wright, Richard Dorsey, Anna Simpson, Jamara Simpson, Regina Hopkins, Joseph Simpson, Eddie Dorsey, Eleanor Hopkins, Edward Wester, Alice Webster, Ivy Wester, Arnella Willis, Ethel Lane, Samantha DeMond, Ethel Marshall, Steve Dougie Shelton, William Bill Walker, Carl Regal Johnson, Kim Gray, Stuart A. Johnson, Edward Young III, Isaac Jackson Sr., Gisela Merle, Wayne Young, Christina Young, Thomas Young, Frank Merle, Sylvester Foster, James Leslie Winston, Aben Julia Lawrence, Ozell Ellis Sr., Gladys Cofer, Ozell Ellis Jr., Geneva Jackson, R.J. Lacey, also known as Tooth Don, Sarah Winston, Chris Kinney, Margaret Minter, Mae Smith, Juan F. Lorraine, Seth Gibbs, Carl William Duncan Jr., Jenny Callahan, Danny Hill, Miko D. Nice Hill, Andre Martin, Mabel Williams, Terry Brown, Teresa Biddle, Lavonna Kincaid, Carla Sawyer, Evan Jesse Porter, Deacon Ezekiel Dennis, Brenda Porter, Craig Lee Jones, Granny Bueller, Papa Al Rita, Arnett Smith, George Gamble Sr., Joseph Garrett, LaShonda Jamar, Leroy Raleigh, Mona Yolanda Hunter, Yvonne Patrice Turner, Herman Reeves, Amanda Reeves, Josh Reeves, Lena Kate, Pam Johnson, Baron Reeves Fisher, Jerry Johnson McCallum, also known as Mama Moon, Sheila Ann Lee, Panchita Albert, Donna Brooks, Barbara Moses, Ida Spade, Eric Branson, Ed Winston, Dan Bridges, Francisco Matisse, also known as Sonny, Charles Stevenson Jr., King Pleasant, Sher Keith, Lena Shepard, Brett L. Willard, Mabel Haskins, Wilbur Shepard, Dennis Jackson, William Haskins, Geraldine Jackson, Henry Jackson Sr., Edward Jones, Leslie Travis, Charlize Barnes, DeJuan Lewis Taylor, Madeline Yates, June Dandridge, Daisy Wolfork, Frederick Smith, James and Amanda Baldwin, Linda Williams, Sally Williams. We got Vivian Stevenson. We got Irene Harris, Callie Williams, Abu Scales, Pat Williams, Mrs. Bertha Walker, Tony Ogletree, Grandma Marguerite, Tracy Emery, Hassan Abdul Razak, Vivian Johnson, BJ Jones, Avishel Roboleto Monterosa, Chet Word, Mama Rahani, Deborah Michelle Nash, Joseph Lane Miller III. And we also have, once again, Renoko Rashidi. We lift up our glass, and we salute each and every last one of our ancestors, lifting up high, saluting them, as we do on a daily basis here at The Journey, and we say the word of power, at least our word of power. We're going to say, Ashe, what's your word of power? Go ahead, say it. And we lift it up, and we say, from there we move to the present moment, family. What are we on? We are on the day of Kujichagulia. Shouts out to all the Kujichagulia babies. From hand, give them a round of applause. That's us. All my Kuji's. All my Kuji babies. All my Kuji children. Oh, my Kuji born. Shouts out. We are in the moment of Kujichagulia. I ask each and every last one of you to open up your reticular formation and seek out Kujichagulia throughout the day. Use Kujichagulia throughout the day. Use the power of the principle as well as use the principle in some sentences. Mention it in some discussions with people, right? We got to start growing the culture. We got to start putting meat on the bone. So we got to start using the principles that we have. For those that don't speak the language, Kujichagulia means self-determination. The modern principle of the day is justice. The color is indigo. We use indigo, dark blue, or black. Correspondence is the Hermetic law for the day. Male name for the day is Kwabena. Female name is Abena. My fault, Abena. We got Kwabena and we got Abena. All right, so we lift up our glass. We salute the power of this moment. We live and we raise up this power in this moment. We understand our responsibility in the moment. We grasp it and we move forward. Full steam ahead, acquiring our space and our time. We lift up our glass, we say Ashe, and building upon it. From there, family, where do we go? We're going to move to our future generation. We lift up our glass, we salute our children's children, on to infinity, lifting up our glass high, and we say Ashe. From our future generations, we move to all of our relations, lifting up our glass, saluting, and we say Ashe. From all of our relations, family, where do we go? Very simple, Charlie. We're going to jump right on over. We're going to move down the road. We're going to move to that special toast, that special libation that you may have out there. What is it? Come on now. We waiting. All right, we got it. All right, cool. Sending that energy out. Any healing energy that need to go out to our families, to our extended families, to our tribe, to our extended tribe. We want to send the energy out that we need to. And we say, Ashe. From there, family, we're going to move. We're going to go to that selfish toast. This is for you. What is it that you need right now in this moment to move towards your greatness? Come on now. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Lift it up. We lift it up and we say Ashe. From there, we're going to lift up our glass. And we're going to salute the tribe. I'm from Gye-Nyame tribe. What's your tribe? Say your tribe's name. Come on now. I'm waiting. Ashe. All right, last but not least, I want to toast the most magnificent, most beautiful, most uplifting, the wisest, the bravest, the most intense and focused individual in the room right now. I lift my glass up to you, and we say Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Family, wish you peace, power, joy, and 100 years. All right. We ain't had too much more pop up on the news stream. Let me see if there's anything worth sharing right now. There's always something worth sharing. But, we be doing a lot of sharing. Yeah, no, I ain't adding nothing since yesterday. So, family, I'm about to get up out of here. Get over to the adventure. Get to work. But anyway, y'all have a great day. I want to thank each and every last one of you for taking the time. Let me see. We just gonna tune it. We just gonna we just gonna slip on out today. Do we got anything we want to share today? Yeah, nah, we just gonna break out right now. We out. Peace. Nah. Ashibu's song was up, so let's play Ashibu's song one more time.
Brothers and sisters, take a little time to really look at one another, then ask yourself, can we really afford to lose one another? We must understand that we are all we got. We're forgetting our past, blinded by crack and gun smoke. We must turn that mess around and make the other man choke. Down in flames, like the Hindenburg. One day I opened my ears. You wouldn't believe what I heard. They say your word ain't. See, you promised us great things, but only giving us a little bit. I keep your Star-Destroyed hat as a souvenir. The uncle is dead, but I'm not even gonna shed a tear. See, right now you're the big fish, but I'm the genie in the lantern, and you get no wish. Usually you get 3, but I'm taking 1 plus the 2 that you owe me. It's so hard to feel proud. While I shed a tear, you're still talking loud. I'll never get on a boat with the man, because it reminds me of that great master plan. Oh, I haven't forgotten the last cruise we took. We end up picking cotton. You tried to play me out like a sucker, but I survived to take back what's mine, your mother. So repay your debt to us. Mama so light, cause all the nuts that you busted. You violated our blood and plagued us with acne. So who's the real savage race? Please tell me. What race is really your mind state? So the mess you pumped up is the mess you're gonna have to face. See why I'm so upset? Because you brainwashed my people, talking out the side of your neck. So I just sit back and light up a steam so to deal with the pains and the rage in the ghetto. Who really knows what tomorrow's gonna bring? Our heads are filled with these false hopes and dark dreams. The rage in the ghetto, it drives me to chaos. Brothers talk they mess and get tossed. See, deep down inside, I wanna change, but it's hard as hell to remove these chains on my brain. You got me thinking that I'm less than I really am. Put up a 10-foot pole and impale sand. The rage in my mind, it keeps me from crying, but inside I'm slowly dying. Because I don't know who I am, so I pick up an idol and become his biggest fan. Pattern myself to be just like Jack. I can have a big Cadillac, slanging crack. Invest seriously, and then I start rolling hard, and the rest is history. Prove very secure. Got a few keys and holding G's. Nobody can be trusted. I sit with a shotgun and in my jock strap a small gap because I'm so damn scared. Walk the streets alone at night, I wouldn't dare. Will I make it to 21? I'm only 19, my life has just begun. I got snatched up by the feds, I was slapped around, then assigned a concrete bed, and now I'm behind bars. Yesterday was the last day I would see stars, and now I'm feeling sorry, cause everything I ever did is coming back to haunt me. I'm crouched in a corner, hugging my knees. I'll be 37 by the time that I'm free. I got enough bed sheet. I'll make me a nice little noose and I'm out. One hell of a future. I fell into the hands of the plan and now it's over. The rage inside is still alive, and it'll survive until I die. And if that's tomorrow, you see, I went alone. My heart was filled with sorrow. It's a shame though, but it's all because of the rage in the ghetto. Little shot to the underground, took me in and gave me some knowledge. And now I'm ready. Heads up with the devil. Ha ha. Ashibu. Brothers in black boots. Stepping up. Protect.
From the damage that I've endured, I can promise you the passion I have for people is pure. The elevation, I'm sure, possessing the final cure. For the blood that I've been shedding is seeping out of my pores. What's the cost I gotta pay in this living to be adored? Instead of going through these trials full of issues and be ignored. Like eagles, I wanna soar over mountains and see another view. Come back and take a look in the mirror and see another you. Hell, I just wanna work until I prevail and find success right in the midst of those who want me to fail. There ain't no myths or stories made up that I'm ever gonna tell. Most of the people I grew up around are dead or in jail. I had that pain inside my soul, but just too strong to get weary. And way too cold of a nigga to let devils get near me. I keep my peace by pushing negatives away from me, dog. You don't know me, but could you do me a favor and please pray for me? Lord, could you pray for me? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Could you pray for me? Please pray for me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Could you pray for me? So many people that I know done been shot. Had to grind them out of how crazy you got on those blocks. Yeah. Came from the gutter and I've been feeling so bad. I done lost down to every friend that I hate. So pray for me. Because tomorrow ain't promised in full circle. I'm understanding the life. Been canceling all my wrongs, replacing them with the rights. Got these demons in my area trying to put up a fight. But I know I'm on a mission and leading by definition of a man who raises armies, developing proposition, defeating the opposition, dismantle the competition. With the vision in my sight, I keep murdering composition. If ever giving attention, I'll stand to whatever's mentioned. For the sake of touching souls that ain't growing to an extension. Got a lot of broken folks on the planet that need a fixing. So I speak to heal my people if only they choose to listen. Not a need to be distant, for instance, bring what you want in here. Welcome to the place full of peace, and trust me, we want you here. Ain't a place for judgment, nobody go and confront you here. Put your hands up and ask the ones you see to pray for me. Lord, could you pray for me? Pray for me. Could you pray for me? Put your hands up in the sky. Lord, could you pray for me? For the simple prayer. Yeah.
Check this out.
What's up, y'all? Stop the violence is the name of the scene. This brother come to kick some reality. Black on black crime must cease to stop. Cause you're killing one another with a gun for a rock. And on the other hand, you got the Ku Klux Klan promoting all your brothers cause you're killing your own man. Stupidity. Yes, you think you reign supreme. I got a question. What's up with MLK's dream? A dream that a real man died for. We need to stop the violence and put our needs at the fore. And respect one another cause it's God's way. Cause now in the day, they think you're premeditated. I'm crazy, but I know that's where you're living. Well, if you don't do violence, they say that you're tripping. And you're tripping and you go to the wrong start. you know, and give me thirst from the heart. Let's go to school, get a degree, and be a role model. You never know in the future that you could be somebody's idol. Stop the violence, grab a hand, cause peace is the master plan. So let me ask you this, yo, are we in there? Pump it up one time, increase the peace. 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 Increase.
I'm about to kick who I'm about, stopping violence. Steady as I floss up in this
And give me silence, yo.
I knew a brother who used to deal a dime, sell a few quarters just to get a nine. He was broke, in other words, climbing. But in my mind, the brother was declining.
A straight A student who went straight to an F.
Got in a squabble with his brother and he took his last breath. Damn, he got the juice from killing his blood. The only true person in his life that he loved. Walking through the streets and he got caught by a bullet to the head is where he got shot. I can't understand why we do what we do. Executing another brother for a new pair of shoes. We need to cease the violence before we start to change. Cause if our children figures out that we're not in the same game,
It's over.
with no future to live to, and like us, they'll become recruit too. Where I'm from, it's the same old stuff.
Blacks killing blacks just to show they nuts.
Beating one another, you know that's whack. We need to kill the violence, cause if we don't, then we all jack.
Say that one more time.
Then we all jack.
Increase the peace. 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 A, B, C, D, the never brother caught and dead. The first 15 minutes of the news, they said, around the block another drug called crack rock. It's taking in the children in the future, killing the adult. Since the thought of kids selling, no positive rebelling, trying to make a moon expect to go to heaven. But no, that's not the way it works. It's not a silence, it's a new vocab called stop the violence. There's another flavor, the flavor's called black. It's not called a candy, cause the candy makes you fat. The thing on my stressing is a thing called black. You better step back before you get attacked. Increase the pace. Increase the pace. Increase the pace. Increase the pace. Increase the pace.
It's a shame you can't even walk the streets. You gotta think twice about carrying a piece. They all want some of this stuff called crack, but to me that's very, very, very whack. That's why I'm saying the violence needs to stop. We need to help one another. We can't depend on the cops because times is getting rough. No time to be slipping up. So pay attention and listen up. Black, what does it really mean? Does it mean you're on the corner selling keys, or does it mean you're going to school to get an education that you can be and help the black nation? What is the violence in the world? It's a simple fact. If you look around, race upon blacks, so take your hands out your pants and listen up. Got the boogie man just told you what's
Increase the pace.